Hey, this is Chris at GrowQuest, and I'm getting ready to pack and ship out two 15-gallon Haas avocado trees to the East Coast. And this is the crate they got to go in. I have made lesser quality crates before, but it just seems like if there's a weak point in there, it just causes so many different problems in the loading, unloading of the trees. Sometimes cargo from other shipments will slam into the box and cause a branch to break. Any number of things. You know what? If you make something cheap, you get cheap results. So screw it. I built this crate the way I would have. Well, it's practically framed out like a house almost. So in any event, it's about $104 later in materials and about 90 minutes of my time. Well, it took longer than that, but horsing around also. It should only take about 90 minutes. In any event, I was building this thing, and it occurred to me how few people, the youth of America and young adults, I could get to actually help make this thing. And it may seem rather simple, but let's think about how few kids actually graduate from high school or are seniors in high school that know the math or understand the math to get all this wood cut, make sure that they're making the best use of their materials, and then assemble this from a rendering, from a drawing. And for me, I've been doing this work since 5th grade. My old man was a builder, and I got paid about $1 an hour in 5th grade to drive nails and assemble the walls. I would read the blueprints and lay out the walls on a foundation, and then all the men would come along and nail them up together. And that was that. Got older, I just built all the walls in the house eventually myself. But we don't teach kids the value of work anymore. What we teach kids is the value of daddy, mommy going to give me an iPhone, going to get me a large phone, they're going to get me a ThinkPad, an iPad, a computer pad of some sort. They're going to sign me up on a plan. And what we really turn these kids into is just a bunch of lazy-ass, worthless individuals. Sure, they have worth. Obviously they have moral worth and Christian worth, but what is their worth in actually getting out there and earning their own income other than a fast food job? We don't teach vocational work anymore. Everybody's got to go off to college. I got news for you. You're Trey Juan, you're Trey John, you're Juanita, you're Juan, you're John, you're Jill, you're Tim, whatever. They ain't going to college. At least they aren't going to college and doing that well. College isn't for most people. I knew what I needed in college, but I'd already chosen my career path of horticulture, so I studied horticulture. Most people go to college these days and haven't got a clue when they graduate what they're going to do with that degree. Carpentry, HVAC, plumbing, mechanic work, that does not require a college degree. It requires a very solid high school education and paying attention to your math, that's for sure, English for reading and writing, and then on off to vocational school. Fortunately, we don't even teach this type of skill set in high schools very often anymore. I went to La Galena High School. I remember shop class, had metal shop, had wood shop. And those kids, they could have taken the rendering, the drawing for this, and they could have built that. My 9th grade class for sure. I remember at San Marcos High, they had carpentry class. Those kids could have built that. We don't have those classes anymore for kids. We got a dumbed down education system where everybody thinks their damn kid is going to go off to university. Got news. Not going to happen. They're not going to cut it there. And some of the best jobs in America aren't to be found there. So, this is my crate. That's my rant. Screw your damn college degree. Figure out what you're going to do for your kids on a realistic level.